Hey guys, Mario here, and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft house tutorial. Now guys, I know it has been a long while since the last one, but hopefully we're back with some fresh new house designs for the summer, and hopefully I can get a lot recorded to just release throughout the year because I know you guys enjoy them a lot and I actually like them quite a bit too. So right off the bat, a big feature of the house is the amount of variation we have, especially in the roofs. We have the steepness of the main roof along with those shallow A-frames. Along with that, we have a large amount of contrast as well, especially in the depth of the frames, the actual frame of the house, along with that dark oak wood that just contrasts nicely against the normal oak and spruce. And that also just makes the brick chimney pop out a lot, and it just brings the house together as a whole. We also have this nice little cobble pattern on the wall, which really just elevates a plain wall that would normally look kind of bland, and it really just brings the build together again with the variation in the different types of roof and detailing that we have. It just is pleasant to the eye in my opinion, not to toot my own horn. So now diving into the interior here, just a simple little thing I threw up. This is designed quite a long time ago, but it's really similar to something I would build today. Little loft area for bedroom, nice little kitchen. This particular design isn't super practical but for survival, but towards the end of the video I'll show you something. You can just add more storage and whatnot. And since we are in the mountain, I added like this little basement area. These are supposed to be crates, but you can overlook a path, all your other builds, which is cool. Okay guys, so jumping right into the tutorial here. I'm a little bit rusty, it has been a little while, but these are all the blocks you're gonna need for the exterior at least. Pretty much just oak logs, and then you have all your stones here. You have your spruce planks and their separate variants. You have the dark oak planks and your bricks. Pretty much all the detailed pieces here as well, like I said. So I'm just go ahead and break this. I will show you guys a diagram on screen right now just to show you the floor plan. Obviously you don't have to go indent one into the floor. I just seen this with other tutorial YouTubers, and I think it does help a lot for me anyways to show you guys how to build this. So this is generally the way you want to go, and from here guys, what you want to do is just build every single pillar up 4 high, like so. And I do apologize if there's a little bit of background noise. It is kind of thundering outside. Chose a bad time to record, but nonetheless I think it'll be fine. And now from here we actually want to connect, make some cross beams between them. And with this funky like double log section, I'll show you guys what to do. So just your standard cross beams with the house right here, and then once we get to here, you're gonna want to connect it on the inner pillar like so, and then just go across like this, and it's fine if there's no connection point. It's supposed to be sort of diagonal like that. So with this house I really try to play around with the depth, and it does look really good because of that. Alright, once you have this first floor framework, you want to come up to this rectangle here. So right here, here, I'll just show you guys. You want to go up another 4 in each of these following logs. 3, 4. Oh, that's too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have that. And then with these, you also want to just do cross beams like so, and that will conclude the framework for our house here. Oh man, it is really thundering outside. Maybe it'll add to the ambience. I'm just kidding. It's super sunny in this tutorial world. This is a new world, by the way, so all my following tutorial houses should go along like this. Shout out Mythical Sausage for the idea. He's excellent tutorial YouTuber. Now with the framework out of the way, we can start laying down the foundation, and you guys know how much I love my messy stone foundations, but to start off with, we're just gonna go with cobblestone and then change it out later with some other stone variants. So you're gonna lay it out like so, and then in the front we're gonna indent one, leave a space for the door. For here, just go straight across. For here, we want to indent one on all sides like so. And then here, just line it up, line it up, line it up. So it all should be flush with the stone, and the logs just kind of pop out on one side for these, which makes for a pretty consistent interior. There's no like weird edges coming out, which is nice. So we have our foundation there, and then we're pretty much just gonna build everything up with planks here, and then I will show you where to make space for windows. You want to make a window here. There we go, more thunder in the background. You want to leave space for a big window here, window here, boom, and everything else is plank, like so. Okay, now I just realized that we do actually want to make some cross beams here, because I didn't do this all the way initially on my first house, but I think it does add a lot nicer, cleaner finish. So go ahead with cross beams here, but I like to leave some logs facing outwards on this side just to add some character. So this is what you want going all the way through like this, and the same thing on the other side, and you have this little edge popping out, which is fine. So that is totally fine and dandy for the framework now. Looking good, looking good. Now for the second floor, it's pretty much just planks all the way through, except for certain places. So we want to leave a spot for a window right there. Want to do spruce all the way on this wall. Leave a space for a window here. Spruce all the way, and we can add another cross beam here just to add some more detail. Spruce all the way up. Spruce all the way up here, and then for this part we can add another cross beam, and then we can go leave a space for a window right there. So that is looking very, very nice. Start to get some structure here. Okay, now before we move on to the roof or any of the details, we're gonna work on the chimney, which is like a pretty important part, because the roof kind of goes into it, like it sort of incorporates the chimney. So we're gonna need to do that first. So we're gonna delete all of this loggage, sorry, right here. Probably should have said that earlier, but we wanna go in from here, and then we won't go from the bottom here. We'll go like from the top all the way up, just so you actually have room on the inside to add a fireplace or furnace or whatever you want. And I'd recommend going a ways up from this top portion, maybe like 5 or 6 blocks up like that, because the roof will be pretty high as well. And then along with that, you can break some of the sides as well, like left and right if you're, just so you get like a more full fireplace look. And you want the sides to go up pretty high as well. And then what I like to do is hit it with some stairs, vary the elevation a little bit, some more stairs like that. And then at the bottom, you want to make it look pretty supported as well. So just add some stairs like that, add some slabs, just make it look a little bit run down, but still really supported. Yeah, pretty much like that. Some bricks scattered around, and that is pretty much your chimney. I'm actually gonna go one more with that. Yeah, and that looks pretty nice. And at the very top here, we have the age-old, the new Minecraft meta, as Josh has said. It is the campfire chimney for 1.14. All you gotta do, put a campfire at the very tippity top so you get that smoke effect. Of course, the shaders makes it so you can't see the smoke unless there's blocks behind it, which is really weird. So I can see it like this, but then if I look at it up, there's no smoke. That's fine. Most of you probably don't play with shaders, but we'll add some trapdoors around there. Looking super duper fancy. We got smoke coming out now, very nice. Alright, now with chimney out of the way, go ahead and grab your cobble slabs and stairs here. So we're gonna work on a nice little trim for the roof. So now at all of these pillar blocks, at all of the posts that we made earlier, we're gonna do upside down stairs. So post there, pretty much the corners. Post here, here, and then we actually want to continue that log broke it earlier. And I'll tell you what to do for here, since this isn't completely in one. What you want to do is actually at the front, let's make a little bit of an arch, or like a frame. Very shallow A-frame made of slabs here. So you want to go like so, gradually go up, so you have something like that, which looks pretty nice. Okay, and then you just want to extend this over like so, and then we'll leave that be once we get there, and extend this around the corner diagonally like that. And then with this 5 wide portion, you want to do pretty much the same thing as you did with the entrance. Just make a shallow frame going up like that, peaks at the middle. You want to go the other side as well, like that. And then down the sides you want slabs as well, and then you want one right here as well on top of that exposed log. And from here, just let the slabs run all the way down. Now for this, the rest of the portion here, there's not any like roof to do, but I like a little bit of a stone detailing that I'll show you guys right now. So you want to start from here. From this log right here, we're gonna do a forward facing stair, and then around the corner, more forward stairs, another one here. And from here, we want to go position ourselves like this and face it inward to get a corner stair like that. And you want to finish up the peak with just a slab, double slab on top like that. And you want to do that for this as well. Once again, face the stair towards you like so, and then opposite right here, so you get that corner stair look, and then you finish the peak with that. And for here, the chimney is in the way, so if it does end up being like that, you want to do this side, do the peak, and then for this part you can go ahead and do the stair. It is a little bit tough, so what I like to do is just a full block there, which is fine, ends up looking okay. And this part with the transition looks a little bit wonky, so we add some extra slabs under there. And same with the corners here, just add some extra slabs under there for some bulk, and you end up with this really nice stone pattern going around the side of the house, which I've come to really like. I definitely should use it on more of my builds, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, now that you have your entire roof frame figured out, all you have to do is fill it in. And of course, I use some dark oak for some nice contrast, which I really end up liking. I don't use a lot of dark oak in my builds, but it is a very nice looking wood, so it's always good having some nice contrast, especially against the oak and spruce. It does pair quite nicely. And you want to do the same for this other shallow roof bit, like so. And now another favorite part of this house is just how we have these two shallow peaks, and then at the top we have a very steep peak. And now I like to just put this back slab down one, so that the window is not blocked, because if we do have this, it is a tiny bit blocked, so not a huge difference. So yeah, it is taking shape already. As you can tell, it's already starting to look nice, and we're still missing the windows and all that. So you can go ahead and actually do the windows. What I like to do is put a bottom stair wherever there is a window, just so it transitions a little bit nicer. And I forgot to mention, you will need some glass. That is something that I forgot to put in the beginning of the video, so my apologies. You can use any glass of your choice. I'm actually going to use a full block there because it looks better. But I personally like light gray. It just fits nicely with most medieval builds. And it's just a nice looking glass color. I'm going to go like this, go all the way around with your glass like that. And then one last window here. You can replace this with wood, which is what I did on the sample house at the beginning, the proof of concept. I'm actually going to use stone. It's your choice. You can have stone there, or you can have wood stairs. Really your choice. I'm going to go with stone here just to be consistent with the foundation. Whatever you think looks best. And then we have a large like bay window pretty much there. Very nice. Now with all your windows filled in, we can move on to the larger portion of the roof. So what we're gonna do is outline it with cobblestone. We're gonna go out like this, 1 block, and then I'm gonna get some full blocks. So this is basically the typical steeper A-frame design. You know how your normal A-frame, you go up like this, like that. So for this steeper one, you're gonna do the upside down. Instead, you're gonna have a full block and then a stair on top. Upside down, a full block, and a stair on top. And you're gonna do that until you get to the middle here, which is pretty soon, right here. And then I like to upside down, stair on top. Same on the other side. Once again, you have an upside down and a full block, stair, upside down, full block, stair. So it's a little bit easy to mess up, but it does look very, very nice. And now to finish up the frame, I almost forgot here, we're gonna have upside downs at the logs like so, and then slabs across. And then once again on this side, upside downs at the log. There's a chimney here, so don't do it, and then slabs across. And that is pretty much the frame for the steeper portion. And now for the wood, it's a little bit different because some people, a lot of people, what they like to do is just fill the roof in flush with the frame, which is fine, but it does look a little plain. And we already have like a flush roof here. It matches up with the frame. So I like to add a little bit of depth. We're going with stairs here, and then we have full blocks here, and then stairs on top of that. And now it looks good because the frame pops out a little bit from the actual filling. And now the only issue is you have that little corner piece showing, which is fine because we're gonna fill this in anyways later. So very nice. And once you get to the top, we can just do full blocks like so. Very nice. You end up getting pretty good depth with that. The frame sort of pops out from the rest of the roof, which is very nice. And now that is the entirety of the house done, minus the details. That's almost like pretty much all the structure. You can just go ahead and fill in the empty spaces with dark oak here. You have the air pockets right there, and then from the roof at the front as well, you can fill that in. And from this roof, you can fill all these air pockets in like so. Very nice. So that is the majority of our house done. Like I said, we're gonna work on some details now. And since we're already on the roof, I'll show you what I like doing for the roof. Since it is a more rustic style house, what you can do is tear up some of your roof blocks layer by layer. So replace some of the full blocks with slabs there, place some of the stairs with slabs, and then you have to actually go inside and make sure there's nothing exposed. So you do have a couple nooks and crannies. If you do that on the inside, it looks a little bit more messy, which is fine. I think it looks great. You have some little missing chunks of the roof almost, which is pretty cool. Cool. I think that's all I'm gonna do for that roof detail. Up next here, we're gonna add some simple like decorative things on the side of the house. So we're gonna have a little balcony here, and then we'll have one down here as well. Looks pretty good. Good contrast against the house. You can get some flower pots. Put some nice flowers in here. Of course, you know my favorite, the azure bluette. Looks good with like almost any medieval house. And down here, I'm actually gonna go for a lily of the valley. This is might be my new favorite flower. This thing and the azure bluette, top two. Because the white, good contrast against the brown, very nice. I almost forgot the door, guys. I was like, the whole structure of the house is done, but I did not put a door in. So again, we're gonna go with the upside down stair like I usually do if you've watched for a while. Spruce door, best door, very nice. For the windows here, we're gonna add some shutters. So what I like is just trap doors on either side. and then ladders hanging down from them. Same over here, ladders hanging down. You got trapdoors, ladders, trapdoors, ladders, trapdoors, ladders, trapdoors, ladders. Okay, cool. That is a nifty little detail for the windows, and we almost forgot one. Don't think we forgot about you. Boom. Okay, very nice. I think one last important detail I'd say is now mixing in other stones into the foundation here, so we can basically clear our hotbar, just get our stone stuff going, and now just go in, replace certain blocks with different variant here. Actually, before we go completely ham on the foundation, I'll show you one thing we kind of forgot. I probably should have laid this out with the framework, but it's more of a detail piece. You want to go with logs on the sides here. This just adds a lot of like support, I think. So you want to go on all the corner pieces, add these logs facing upward, and then we're going to do trapdoors on top. Now, I learned this from System Z like quite a while back. He's another great YouTuber, great builder, and it just adds a lot of character to that house. It adds a lot of support to the base, which I like, especially in like a kind of larger house like this. It is very nice. And now we can sort of go to town on the messy foundation that I was talking about. So we can sort of build that up, have some things in the ground, some slabs there, like a stair there. Don't block a lot of the wood there. Kind of whatever you think looks good, don't block it off too much. And then we can add some walls as well, the andesite walls. Like to throw a slab on top maybe. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for the foundation. You can go a little bit more than I did. Mine's actually a little bit scarce. What's up, guys? Scarce here. For what I usually do. Wow, looks pretty good, I'd say. So that's a nice stone detail piece, and I think with that we are getting pretty close to what I had in our original proof of concept build. So this is looking pretty good as a house. Hope you guys agree. And now for the interior, I'll just throw down some quick things. Trapdoor on. You can put the sign up here, and we can actually get like a. Now we have barrels. You can get a barrel, but I usually have like a chest up here. That's pretty good. And you have a nice window looking out. Simple little interior, pretty survival practical actually. Now that I made it a little bit different from my original one, you can have some more storage there, some different barrels, and yeah, it looks quite good from the outside, I'd say, and the interior is really spacious as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little starter house build. I know I haven't done one in quite a while. So let me know if you enjoy these types of videos, the tutorials. I know that's what a lot of you guys are subscribed for, so hopefully I'm meeting your expectations. And I do really enjoy designing new houses and recording and stuff, so that is great. Comment down below what you thought of this style. Let me know if you want to see more like it. I do actually really like this style. This was an old design from like a year or two ago now, and I never really made a video out of this, so I do enjoy this house a lot, and I hope you guys do as well. So leave a like if you enjoyed, comment what you thought about it, sub if you loved it, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out, goodbye.